and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm going to review the recent purchases that I made from Tira Beauty. Okay, so I bought a lot of products from Tira. So these are all the products that I purchased. As you can see, these are a lot, and all of these came in this package. So let's just dive right into it. Okay, so before I start off with the main products, I would like to also show you the free products that I got. So one of them is this Wishcare anti hair fall shampoo, and I also got these two scrunchies from them. I also got this from Clayco. This is their sun glaze. This is basically their sunscreen sample. So you also get freebies if you buy from there. So one of the things that actually pushed me to purchase from Tira Beauty was their heavy discounts. अभी Tira Beauty पे अगर आप परचेज करते हैं and आप चेक करते हैं तो you will find a lot of good discounts there. Let me just try out all the products that I bought. Okay, so starting off, I bought a few lip products. These are majorly from Rom&nd, and these are their tints, lip tints. Okay, so एक मैंने ये set लिया है, multiple of 3. These are basically their mini lip tints. और एक ये full size में लिया है. This is basically their zero velvet tints. Let me just try it out one by one. They look like pretty cute packaging. This is the first time that I'm trying out Rom&nd tints. I've heard a lot about them. I've seen their reviews, so I can't actually wait to try it out. Okay, so out of the packaging, this is how they look. First shade that I'm going to try is Eat Dotori. It's pretty sheer. Okay, so this is how it looks on my lips, and if you can see, then this is the shade. थोड़ा water like texture है इसका, but it feels very comfortable on the lips. Shade अच्छा है, it looks nice. थोड़ा brick red sort of shade है, but I really like it. If you give it a minute, it settles down in your lips. And if I talk about how much it transfers, let me just dry it out a little for a minute and then I'll try it out. Okay, so it has been a minute almost. Let me just try and see if it transfers. No, बिल्कुल भी transfer नहीं है इसका. So I'm sure it is going to be pretty long lasting on the lips. Okay, so I've removed this with a makeup remover. लेकिन हाँ, ये बहुत अच्छा एक tint पीछे छोड़ता है. Next one is from their range Zero Velvet Tint. The shade is Joyful. Okay, and the first one was from their range called Juicy Lasting Tint. I forgot to tell you. Okay, now trying out their Zero Velvet Tint. इसका एक और shade मैंने इसी में ही purchase किया है. I'll also show it to you guys. And this is what the shade looks like. It's very blurring. It's very comfortable on the lips. I've tried out the second shade from this range. Let me just show you how this one looks on my lips. Okay, so this is how the shade looks on my lips. मैंने आज तक बहुत हाइप सुना था Rom&nd के लिप टिंट्स का, बट ऑनेस्टली ट्राइंग इट आउट माई सेल्फ, आई अंडरस्टैंड एंड आई गेट दी हाइप. प्रोडक्ट बहुत अच्छा है, ब्लरिंग इफेक्ट है, बहुत स्मूथ आउट करता है लिप्स को. इट लुक्स रियली रियली प्रिटी ऑन द लिप्स, एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन ट्राई आउट द शेड्स एज पर योर स्किन टोन. आई जनरली फील लाइक ये थोड़ा सा ब्राइट है मेरे फेस के लिए. आई जनरली ग्रेविटेट टूवर्ड्स मोर ऑफ न्यूड शेड्स, बट अगेन इट्स अ गुड ट्राई. आई विल कीप यूजिंग इट. थोड़ा न्यूड लिप लाइनर के साथ अगर मैं इसको ट्राई करूँगी, दिस इज गोइंग टू लुक वेरी नाइस. एंड इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द ट्रांसफर टेस्ट, लेट मी जस्ट ट्राई इट आउट. बहुत कम ट्रांसफर है इसका, एंड ऑनेस्टली मैंने जस्ट अभी अप्लाई करके इसको ट्रांसफर करने का ट्राई किया है. सो आई थिंक इफ यू लेट इट ड्राई फॉर अ मिनट और 2 ऑन योर लिप्स, इट इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू ट्रांसफर अ लॉट, एंड लॉन्ग लास्टिंग ऑफ कोर्स रहेगा. ओके, इसको भी मैंने अगेन मेकअप रिमूवर से रिमूव किया है, बट दिस डज नॉट लीव अ टिंट बिहाइंड. जस्ट लेटिंग यू नो. नाउ इसमें से जो थर्ड आया था ट्रियो का पार्ट, दिस इज अगेन फ्रॉम देयर रेंज जूसी लास्टिंग टिंट, बट द शेड फॉर दिस इज जुजुबे. Let me just show you how the shade looks like. This is the shade. Okay, so this is what the shade looks like. Light pink color है. It looks very nice. अच्छा wash off color है. बहुत thin consistency, again watery consistency है, but it gives you a beautiful tint on your lips that is going to last for a really long time. Really like this specific range from Rom&nd, which is their juicy lasting tint. Next, moving on, again we'll stick to the lips abhi ke liye. Next brand that I'm going to try out is Etude Cosmetics. This is basically a Korean brand, and generally I have tried out their water tints. I really like them, but let me just try out a few more products, and these are majorly their new launches. इससे मैंने 4 new launches लिए हैं. This is first is their लिप एंड चीक टिंट, और 2 टिंट हैं इनके जो कि न्यू लॉन्च हुए हैं, एंड 1 eyebrow pencil. Let me just start off with the eyebrow pencil and see how it works out. The shade dark brown. Again standard है, it comes with a spoolie, but हाँ इसका जो eyebrow pencil है it is in a triangle shade for the eyebrow pencil. So this is one eyebrow done. The formula is creamy, अच्छा blend हो रहा है. The spoolie also works. Product भी अच्छा निकल रहा है. Let me just complete the second eyebrow and then I'll be back. Okay, so these are both the eyebrows done. अच्छा है product. I think you guys can try it out. So now moving on to their lip and cheek blur balm. This is how the packaging looks like. Actually really like the way that they package their products. This is how it opens up, and this is the product. You also get a small puff with it. This is their shade. Product बहुत ज़्यादा आता है इस पे. And if I talk about the shade, this is what the shade looks like. Pigmentation is really high. I was not expecting to get this high of a pigmentation using this. But yeah, it's really nice. Does not feel heavy at all on the skin. बहुत lightweight है. Okay, so this is what this blush looks like on my face. Okay, so the next one is a lip tint from Etude. This is their matte tint mini fixing tint. The shade is soft walnut. Let me just swatch and show it to you guys. Okay, so this is what the shade looks like. Let me just try it out on the lips and let me see how it looks. Okay, so this is what the tint looks like on my lips. अच्छा है, the shade is nice. The feel on the lips is also very nice. Again, lightweight है. Buildable coverage है. The next product is again their new launch. This is their marker tint from their Dear Darling range, and the shade for this is 05 Apple Crunch. आजकल वैसे भी lip marker बहुत ज़्यादा in है market में, so I think they also took their take on it. So this is what it looks like. Talk about the swatch. This one is the swatch for this. Again, this is in the shade Apple Crunch. Let me just try it out on the lips and I'll show you too. Okay, so this is what the shade looks like on my lips. मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा bright है ये shade. I am not a huge fan of it on myself. But if you are somebody who likes Korean tints, थोड़ा Korean type of lips अगर आप contour करना पसंद करते हैं, I think this is going to work really well for that. But the formula is nice. The color is not good on me, so that's my bad in choosing the color. But I think it's a good try. The consistency is nice, the product and the pigmentation works really well. And just a quick note, this leaves a very strong tint behind, so just be aware of that. ओके तो मैंने जब रोमैंड के लिप टिंट्स ट्राई करे थे, मैंने बोला था कि जो उनका ज़ीरो वेलवेट टिंट है उसमें मैंने एक और फुल साइज़ का शेड भी बाय किया था. द शेड इज़ बेसिकली विंटेज टॉप एंड मैंने ये शेड ऑलरेडी ट्राई किया है एंड आई ऑनेस्टली रियली लाइक्ड इट. बट लेट मी जस्ट शो इट टू यू गाइज. स्पेशली इसकी पैकेजिंग बहुत अच्छी है. पैकेजिंग इन्होंने एक्चुअली वेलवेट सॉर्ट ऑफ में ही बना के दिया है एंड इट्स अ मैट पैकेजिंग थ्रू आउट. एंड इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द शेड, दिस इज द शेड फॉर द टिंट. Okay, so this is what the shade looks like on me. On its own it looks really good, and if you can already see the swatch, थोड़ा dark brownish reddish tone में है. And if I talk about the consistency, बहुत अच्छी है, very comfortable on the lips, बहुत smooth out करता है ये lips को. And the most important thing is कि when you actually do this, it feels extremely soft. And if I talk about the transferability, let me just try it out. It does transfer, लेकिन बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है transfer इसका. So I think this is a really good purchase. And especially अगर आप लोगों को just try out करना है, इसमें minis भी आती हैं, you can try out the minis. If you like any of those shades, you can buy the full size. So I would highly recommend buying this tint from Rom&nd. ओके सो अब मेरे पास खाली 3 ये प्रोडक्ट्स बचे हैं ट्राई आउट करने के लिए. वन इज एक्चुअली अ लग्जरी परचेज दैट आई मेड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. दिस इज अ मस्कारा फ्रॉम फेंटी ब्यूटी. दिस इज देयर हेला थिक मस्कारा. इफ़ यू कैन सी आई ऑलरेडी हैव लॉन्ग लैशेज, लेकिन थिक लैशेज नहीं है मेरे. एंड आई हैव ट्राइड आउट अ फ्यू मस्काराज इन द पास्ट, बट आई हैव नेवर रियली लाइक्ड एनी ऑफ देम. So I thought let me just try it out. Plus Tira Beauty पे Fenty Beauty recently ही launch हुआ है, so I just thought why not try it out. Yes, the most important thing, this is a mini, full size नहीं है ये. What the wand looks like. Just try it out and see if it actually makes my lashes hella thick. Okay, so I have tried the mascara on this side of my eyes. एंड आई थिंक एज यू कैन सी लेंथन बहुत ज़्यादा किया है, थोड़ा सा वॉल्यूम दिया है, बट दिस इज़ जस्ट वन कोट ऑफ द मस्कारा. एंड इफ़ यू कैन कंपेयर इट फ्रॉम दिस आई, ऑफ कोर्स इट लुक्स अ लिटिल डिफरेंट. लेट मी ऑल्सो जस्ट अप्लाई इट ऑन दिस आई एंड बैक. सो दिस इज़ द मस्कारा अप्लाइड ऑन बोथ द आईज. एक्चुअली लुक्स गुड, बहुत सुंदर लग रहा है. It gives volume as well as length to the lashes, which is of course a plus. I would highly recommend. Mini के लिए actually you can invest and try it out. If you like it, purchase the full size. If not, then it's also fine. Moving on to the second last product of this video, that is the infamous black honey from Clinique. Let me just try it out on my lips and I'll show it to you guys. Before that, let me just show you a swatch. There's not a lot of pigment actually in this lipstick, but yeah, this is what the swatch looks like on my hand. Okay, so let me just swatch it on my lips and let's see how this looks. Okay, so this is what the shade looks like on my lips. बहुत बटरी क्रीमी फॉर्मूला है इसका, बिल्डेबल है, बट अगेन एक स्वाइप में कवरेज आपको ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगी. इट्स वेरी शेयर. 3-4 बार यू विल हैव टू कीप अप्लाइंग इट, स्पेशली ऑन ब्राउन स्किन विच हैव अ बिट ऑफ पिगमेंटेड लिप्स. 3-4 बार यू विल हैव टू कीप स्वाइपिंग, तब जाके थोड़ा डिसेंट पिगमेंट कवर होता है. सो but again it feels more like a lip balm, hydrating lip balm than a lipstick. I really like the shade on me. All right, so last but not the least product of this video is the Wishcare ceramide lip balm. एंड ऑनेस्टली मेरे लिप्स को बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है अभी लिप बाम की, बिकॉज आई हैव अप्लाइड सो मेनी लिप प्रोडक्ट्स, आई वाइप्ड ऑफ यूजिंग अ मेकअप रिमूवर, that my lips really need some good care. So let me just wipe this one off and try out the lip balm. But yes, before that, let me just show you how it looks. This is the shade, and it also says that it has SPF 50 PA+++ in it. And if I talk about the swatch, it has a good pink tint to it. So let me just wipe off what I have on my lips and let me just apply the lip balm real quick. Okay, so this is what the shade looks like. Hydrating है बहुत ज़्यादा, looks very nice on the skin. थोड़ा सा pink tint है इसमें, and again it's a lip balm, it has SPF in it, so I think that's a good deal. So alright, that's it for today's video. That's it for trying out makeup that I bought from Tira Beauty. If you want to know any details about the items that I've used in this product, please leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.